Minecraft 1.15 is officially here, and with it we have new blocks, which means new opportunities for building ideas. I am super excited about this, and I wanted to show you a few ideas that I came up with while I was experimenting with these blocks. Some of them you've seen before, and I'll do a quick tutorial on, and some of them are new and I just came up with them. If you would like to skip around this video, I of course totally understand, it's a bit lengthy. You can skip to these time frames on the bottom of the screen right now, or click the ones in the comments to skip around to the build that you specifically came here for. I will see you there. Let's get started with this first build. This is a greenhouse that I built in my bee sanctuary when the snapshots very first came out. This is a cute little area for your bees to come and help you out with some crops. You can have flowers in here. It's a lovely way to incorporate both a flower area and a pretty farm in something that is very aesthetic for a base. I really love this. These are the decorating ideas that I came up for it, but there are certainly so many different variations that you could use. I'm going to show you the rough layout for this so that you can hopefully build your own in your world. We're going to start by taking our log of choice. This could be anything. I'm personally using stripped spruce, but it's completely up to you. We're going to place this all in a line, and we're going to space them out by 3. For me, I'm going to be placing 5 of them. On the front, we're going to take our planks, and again, just by 3, and then on the end, a log. Just like that, and then repeat on the other side. For the back, we're not going to do anything, but you can do another log if that's the type of look that you like. Now that that's in, we can go in between all of these blocks and place some leaves. And to give it a more sturdy look, we're going to go along the base and place all of these stairs on the edge, and then also slabs. And we're going to go all around the base to do this. On the front here, where the doorway is, we're just going to place a spruce stair. Once the foundation is in, you should have a layout that looks something like this. Now, just to make placing glass a little easier, we're going to go around the inside with another ring of cobble. You could also do andesite, diorite, granite. They'd all look fantastic in here, even another wood would. So just pick the block that you like. Once that's done, it's time to work on our vertical height. I'm going to go up by 8, but you can choose the height that works for you. Success! Vertical height is in. Now we can do a quick doorway. Again, nothing complicated here. Just, simple archway. That'll do the trick. Now we can put in our glass. All I'm going to do is fill in all of these gaps right here with glass. And I will skip over the areas where the pillars are just to save on glass. We can add some decorations there. Alright, our glass walls are in. Now we're on to the roof. But first, I'm just going to connect all of these pillars together on each edge with some more logs. Skip the ends, just the edge. Great, and now the exact same thing, but with some stairs. Alright, and finally the part where it all comes together, the roof. We're going to start out with some upside down stairs, and on each end we're going to do a double thick roof, so just 2 blocks instead of 1. That just makes the glass a little less awkward. You could totally do it without it if you don't mind having a bit of an awkward connection. You could probably figure it out yourself. Okay, now that we've got our right side up stair, upside down stair, plank, we're going to go again with a right side up stair and just kind of keep repeating this pattern. This time we're just going to staircase this a couple of times. On both sides, of course. And then we're going to put a plank going horizontally. And an upside down stair on the edge of that. And then again, right side up, and connect them together with planks. And there you have it. That is officially our roof shape. Now all we have to do is do that on every single one of these pillars here, and again on the other end. Alright, there we have it. All our support pillars are in. Now all we have to do is connect up the glass, and this is probably the easiest part as long as you have the glass on you. All we're going to do is connect it together, and it's going to be sunken down one from the support pillars. Once you get the hang of it, just do it to every section. And when you're finished, you should have something that looks just a little bit like this, and you can decorate the insides however you want. There are so many options and fun designs that you could do, and lots of real-life inspiration to take from. Moving on to our next design, this lovely beekeeper-inspired house. I was so excited when I saw this honeycomb design. It's honestly such a gorgeous block, and we really needed a bright orange block to go with everything. I decided to use this in the roof up here as a cute little gradient for this house. I think it adds such a lovely pop of color into this design that is otherwise just sort of basic. It's a great gradient block to have in with our yellows, and we can start with this pumpkin block, which I've never gotten an opportunity to use in a roof before, which I think is cool. You could of course keep going with this gradient. It can go into yellow. You can use the glazed terracotta, which we've got right here. We have a whole lot of options to use within this yellow gradient, so if you were doing something bigger, you could keep going. I love doing gradients like this in my roof. I think it's a great way to incorporate a lot of different blocks. Here's a couple of other examples in different colors that you could use. It's just such a fun thing to do. I love using unique blocks. It really makes your build stand out. I am not going to be doing a tutorial on this house in this video because it would make the video very, very long, but I am very proud of this house. If you do want a tutorial on this, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel to let me know, and tell me in the comments that you definitely want more house tutorials because I can totally do those. I think this is such a fun design. All right, for our next bee-inspired build, we have this tree. This tree has a whole bunch of beehives in it for our lovely bees, and we've got all of these farms surrounding here. So what happens is the bees come from the hives, they go to the flowers, and they pollinate on their way back into the tree. Super easy to incorporate into your world, and it really, really does dress it up. Now you may notice something different that I have done here is I've actually added flowers into my tree. I bet you're wondering how I did that, right? I am in vanilla. I'm no mods, 1.15, pure vanilla, as you can see on this screen here. You can actually do this with the fill command. I will show you how to do that really quickly. Let's just grab a random block, something that's easy to type in. Let's do gold. All we have to do here is we're gonna place this along here. Oh, by the way, if you update these, they will break. Yeah, like that. So you can't block update them. This is something that if you're building a creative mode, it's sort of like a finishing touch. Do it as a last minute type of thing. Anyways, we're just gonna go around the tree and place a bunch of gold. All right, now we have to select the tree using the fill command. To do this, we're going to use our coordinates. So press F3, pull up your coordinates, and stand at one corner. I'm gonna stand down here, do /fill, and then my coordinates, -265, 4, and -217. Then I'm gonna press enter on that so that it stays on my bar. I'm gonna come up to the other corner, press T, up arrow, and then I'm gonna type in these coordinates that I'm at now. 27 and -191. Make sure I've got that correct. And now we just need to type what we're gonna replace it to. I'm gonna do this flower here. I think it's really pretty on trees, and I want to replace, the gold block. There we go. I can type that in and you can see the gold block gets replaced to this beautiful flower and just dresses up our tree so, so well. You can do these for any entities, but remember, if you do block update them, they will update and fall off, but they're fine so long as you don't do that. All right, for my next 1.15 inspired idea, we have a flower keeper's hut. I thought this was such a cool idea in order to incorporate some big organic flowers. Oh, we've got a bee in the hut. How did you even get in there? With this hut, I've actually used the bee hives down here that you can make, and I've put them so that the inside is facing in here. And this means, it does mean that the bees get stuck in the house if the bees use them. But if you're not having a bee area or you're not in survival mode, then this won't really matter too much for you. But you can kind of use these as a nice foundation block. I like the edge that they provide and the little brick pattern down here. I think they look fantastic as a little simple foundation for a small hut like this. And then the bigger flowers, again, such a fantastic opportunity to use all of these different very textured blocks that we've been given in the game and to really make a simple little build like this pop. It looks like somebody in this hut spilled a potion or something on a flower and it just sprouted up, sort of like Jack and the Beanstalk. Love that for a fantasy build. And for our last design, I wanted to do something a little different. Carts in Minecraft are something that I always struggle with to make unique, so this is a bigger cart design that you can do in a world. I wanted to have this look like you had a traveling merchant coming through who had been beekeeping and is now traveling along setting up these stalls in order to sell honey. I thought this was such a cool idea. Imagine traveling along your world and you stumble upon this person who has set up a honey shop. We've got barrels of honey, we've got the hive set up, we've got barrels over here, this pressure plate trick that I learned from Grian's video, I'll link that down below. Very, very cool to do with item frames. I love the look of that. All of these cool items you can place on shelves. There's just so many options to make quirky little builds like this one. Alright everyone, that officially brings us to the end of the video. Let me know what you have been thinking of this 1.15 update down in the comments down below. I definitely want to hear it. And if you want more tutorials on anything that you're seeing here building wise, also let me know because I haven't been doing a lot of those. I'm not really sure if you're interested or if you just want to see time lapses. I don't really know. So you let me know what you want to see and I'll do it. Have a great day everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!